Inspired by something Groucho Marx said, outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend, inside of a dog, it's too dark to read, this video examines canine physiology, or, in plain English, what goes on the outside and the inside of a dog. My name's Jonathan Self, and I don't mind admitting that I'm obsessed with canine health and well-being. My knowledge of, as it were, dogs' bodies has been acquired as a result of being one of the founders of an artisan dog food company and the author of a book on canine nutrition. For tens of thousands of years, dogs and humans have been boon companions. Today, dogs live alongside humans all over the globe, often as integral parts of our families. After so much time spent living cheek by jowl, it would be easy to fall into the mistake of imagining that we're made more or less the same way as our faithful four-legged friends. But as Dr. Stanley Coren points out, dogs are just wolves in sheep's clothing. A detailed examination of any breed of dog, from the tiny Chihuahua to the giant Great Dane, proves the point. Dogs are what biologists refer to as predatory mammals. In other words, they have powerful muscles relative to their size, fused wrist bones, and a cardiovascular system that supports both sprinting and endurance. The perfect physique, in fact, to hunt and catch prey. No matter how sweet and innocent a dog may look, the inside of his or her mouth tells a different story. Dogs have 5 different types of teeth, each designed to perform different and precise functions. Fang teeth to catch and kill prey and to tear off meat, front teeth to scrape meat off the bones, small incisors to grab and hold, large incisors that work like scissors to cut sinews and muscles, and molars to crush bones. None of these teeth, incidentally, is capable of grinding food. Indeed, if you gently try to move a dog's jaw from side to side, necessary for grinding and chewing, you'll find that it's impossible. A dog's jaw can only move up and down. A dog's digestive process starts in its stomach. This differs dramatically from humans. We use our teeth to grind our food and moisten it with saliva containing digestive enzymes so that the digestive process is well in hand by the time we swallow. Dogs, on the other hand, don't have any digestive enzymes in their saliva, and even if they did, it would be useless because they can't grind their food owing to having jaws that only open and close. When a dog gulps down food, he or she isn't being rude, they're just trying to get it to where the real action begins as quickly as possible. What happens when it arrives at journey's end? The stomach starts to produce digestive enzymes and other chemicals to break it down into small molecules that can be absorbed and used by the body. Incidentally, dogs have extremely strong and corrosive stomach acids, which is one of the reasons why it's safe for them to eat raw meat and raw bone. Acidity is measured using something called pH. Neutral is pH 7, but when a dog's digesting food, its stomach operates between pH 1 and pH 2. To put that in plain English, if you touched the natural acids in a dog's stomach, you'd burn your fingers. One of the most fascinating things about a dog's insides is that they have the capacity to deal with exceedingly large meals. This is normal for predatory animals because, of course, they can never be certain how long they'll have to hunt before they find their next prey. It means that dogs can safely eat 5% of their body weight all at one go. To put this into perspective, it would be like an 80-kilogram human eating, say, 4 kilograms of food in a single meal. As an aside, one of the interesting things about human physiology is that we aren't predatory animals. We find it very tricky to catch prey without the use of tools. We don't really have the right teeth to kill prey or to eat it, and our stomachs are totally unsuited to the consumption of raw meat and raw bone. It's incredibly tempting to think that because we have such a close bond with our dogs, we should feed them as if they were humans. In fact, we need to feed them as if they're wolves. According to writer Alfred Henry Lewis, there are only 9 meals between mankind and anarchy. Every dog, on the other hand, is only 1 meal away from being a wolf.